The observer-dependent theory of everything, or ODTOE, argues that the universe is continuously generated within us through a self-referencing loop of observation. ODTOE is a formal meta-theory proposing that conscious observers are the primary agents who actually construct physical reality. Every observer, from a human being down to a single microscopic molecule, projects a unique reality based on its internal state. On this planet, that process is happening 8 billion times for humans, trillions of times for animals, and roughly 10 to the power of 50 times for individual atoms. This creates a mathematical paradox. If septillions of isolated, self-generated universes are running simultaneously, why is our daily experience so stable instead of a chaotic, conflicting nightmare? A shared physical world is a massive mathematical anomaly. It requires a specific mechanism to force these trillions of private universes into a single cohesive agreement. ODTO solves this through a process where individual realities bleed into one another. This intersection depends on coherence, represented by the variable S. Coherence measures the alignment between two observers. When their cognitive and physical states synchronize and cross a specific threshold, their generated universes begin to overlap. The here and now is the zone of maximum overlap, where the greatest number of observers agree on a configuration. High coherence creates a reality that feels fixed and objective. In contrast, low coherence allows realities to diverge, making the world feel subjective, isolated, or unstable. Objective reality is a statistical inevitability born from mass agreement. Earth is a planetary coherence cluster, a stable configuration held together by the gravity of mutual observation. The ground feels solid because 10 to the power of 50 atomic observers are operating at near-perfect coherence. They are in total agreement on the basic laws of physics. Our human social reality is much more fragile. While atoms agree at a level near 100%, human coherence typically sits at a much lower value of around 0.3. This lower value explains why our ideological realities fracture into divergent subclusters, even while the physical world remains anchored by the atoms beneath us. Earth is a hierarchy of agreements, where the ironclad consensus of atoms prevents humanity's fragile, diverging realities from total collapse. If we are all generating our own worlds, how do we actually reach out and change each other's realities? We interact through resonant bridges, channels like light, language, or empathy that allow information to cross between overlapping configurations. Modern technology has disrupted these bridges by forcing us to synchronize with the rhythm of cesium-133. Cesium-133 is a metallic element used in atomic clocks to define the second by the oscillations of its atoms. This creates a rhythm conflict. Humans are biological observers with heartbeats and circadian cycles, yet we are forced to obey the hyper-fast timeline of a subatomic particle. This 10 billion-fold frequency mismatch increases internal uncertainty, or sigma, which effectively lowers our individual coherence with our own biological states. Sigma is a variable in ODTOE, representing the divergence between a system's internal state and its external environment. Under this theory, distance between two people measures how far apart their internal configurations have drifted. Existence is a collective act of co-observation. We are actively holding the world together simply by looking at it together.